Do you feel it? That gnawing ache in your chest when someone disrespects you, when they smirk and turn away, thinking you're nothing. You've felt it before, haven't you? The sting of being overlooked, underestimated, dismissed like a shadow in a storm. Most people let it fester. They cry, they complain, they beg for fairness in a world that laughs at weakness. But you're different. You're here because something inside you refuses to bow. You want control, not chaos. You want to wield power, not chase it. Let's strip away the noise, the emotions, the excuses. Let's carve a path through the jungle of human nature, using the cold, sharp logic of Machiavelli. This isn't about feelings, it's about winning. The world doesn't care about your heart. It respects your actions. Machiavelli knew this. He didn't write for dreamers. He wrote for those who dare to shape reality. Power isn't loud. It's silent, deliberate, like a wolf stalking through the forest. You don't need to scream to be heard. You need to act with precision, to move with purpose. Look at Caesar. He didn't conquer Rome by shouting his ambitions. He observed, he planned, he struck when the moment was ripe. Every step was calculated, every alliance, a blade sharpened for the next battle. You can do the same. Start by silencing the chaos in your mind. Emotions are chains. Doubt is a prison. Break them. First, understand this. People are predictable. They're driven by fear, greed, and the hunger for approval. Watch them closely. That coworker who smiles too wide, he's hiding insecurity. That friend who always interrupts, he's desperate to feel important. See through their masks. Machiavelli taught us to study the board before moving the pieces. Every conversation is a chess game. Every glance, every pause, every word is a move. Don't react. Observe. Let them reveal their weaknesses while you guard yours. Silence is your shield. It unnerves them, makes them wonder what you're planning. And you are planning, aren't you? You don't need to be the loudest in the room. You need to be the most dangerous. Danger doesn't come from volume. It comes from control. Think of a lion. It doesn't roar to prove its strength. It moves with quiet certainty, knowing the kill is inevitable. That's you now. Stop seeking validation. Stop explaining yourself. When you justify your actions, you hand your power to others. Let them guess your motives. Let them fear your silence. The less you say, the more they imagine. And imagination is a weapon you can wield. Take Napoleon. He wasn't the tallest, the strongest, or the richest, but he understood perception. He made men follow him not because he begged, but because he projected invincibility. You can do this too. Stand taller, even if you're shaking inside. Speak slower. Let your words land like stones. When you walk into a room, don't rush to fill the silence. Own it. People will lean in, desperate to know what you're thinking. That's power. That's the beginning of dominance. You're not here to be liked. You're here to be respected. Respect isn't given. It's taken. You don't earn it by being nice, by playing fair, by hoping they'll see your worth. The world is a battlefield, and kindness is a blade that dulls quickly. Machiavelli didn't trust in goodwill. He trusted in strategy. You must do the same. Start by controlling what others see. Your face, your posture, your words, they're weapons. Sharpen them. When you walk into a meeting, don't fidget. Don't smile to ease the tension. Let it hang. Let them squirm. A steady gaze can break a man faster than a shout. You're not here to comfort. You're here to command. Consider the wolf pack. The alpha doesn't beg for loyalty. It doesn't plead or negotiate. It moves with purpose, and the pack follows. Why? Because it projects strength, not desperation. You can project the same, dress sharper than the room. Speak less, but when you do, make every word cut. People don't remember long speeches. They remember the sting of precision. Say what needs to be said, then stop. Let the silence do the rest. Silence is your ally, a shadow that cloaks your intentions. They'll fill the void with their fears, their doubts, their assumptions. That's when you strike. Machiavelli's logic is cold, but it's clear. Power belongs to those who seize it, not with force, but with cunning. Think of Cleopatra. She didn't have armies to rival Rome, but she bent emperors to her will. How? She studied her enemies, learned their desires, and turned them into puppets. You can do this too. That boss who dismisses your ideas? Don't argue. Watch him. Learn what he craves: praise, results, control. Feed it to him subtly, until he depends on you. Then, when the moment comes, shift the board. Make him need you more than you need him. That's the game. Never show your full hand. People are drawn to mystery, to what they can't quite grasp. If you reveal too much, you become predictable. Predictable is weak. Keep them guessing. When they ask what you're working on, don't spill every detail. Give them just enough to spark curiosity, then pull back. Let them chase you. This isn't deceit. It's strategy. The world doesn't reward the open book. It rewards the enigma. Be the shadow they can't pin down, the force they can't ignore. And when they push you, when they test you, don't flinch, don't lash out. Anger is a trap. It exposes you, makes you vulnerable. Instead, respond with calm, calculated precision. Think of a fencer, not a brawler. Every move deliberate, every strike lethal. If someone disrespects you, don't raise your voice. Raise your standards. Walk away, but make it clear you're not retreating. You're choosing not to waste your time. They'll feel the weight of your absence. They'll wonder what you're plotting. And you are plotting, always. Power isn't won in a single battle. It's won in the quiet moments, in the plans you weave when no one's watching. The quiet moments are where empires are built. You don't win by reacting. You win by anticipating. Machiavelli didn't just play the game, he reshaped the board. You can too. Stop chasing approval. Stop waiting for permission. The world doesn't hand you power. You take it piece by piece, in the shadows where no one sees you coming. Look at history's masters. Alexander didn't ask for kingdoms, he claimed them. His ambition was a blade, cutting through doubt, fear, and hesitation. Yours can be too. But ambition without discipline is chaos. You need a plan, a map through the wilderness of human nature. Start with your environment. Your surroundings are a chessboard, and every person in it is a piece. Study their moves. That rival who undermines you? Don't confront him yet. Watch his patterns. Does he boast to hide his failures? Does he falter under pressure? File it away. Knowledge is ammunition. When the time comes, you'll know exactly where to aim. And aim you will not with anger, but with precision. A sniper doesn't fire wildly. He waits for the perfect shot. So do you. Patience is your weapon. Impatience is your enemy. Now, let's talk about trust. Trust is a trap. People don't trust you because you're honest. They trust you because you make them feel safe. Machiavelli knew this. He advised princes to appear virtuous, not to be virtuous. Harsh, but true. You don't need to lie, but you need to control perception. Smile when it serves you. Offer kindness when it opens doors. But never let them see your doubts. Never let them see your fears. You're a fortress, unyielding, impenetrable. Let them project their hopes onto you, their fears onto you, their loyalty onto you. Then use it. Consider the hawk. It doesn't chase every rabbit. It soars, it watches, it strikes when the moment is right. You're the hawk now. Don't exhaust yourself running after every opportunity. Choose your battles. Say no more than you say yes. When you decline, do it with calm certainty, not apology. People respect those who value their own time. They follow those who seem to know something they don't. And you do know something. You know the game is rigged not against you, but in favor of those who understand it. You're learning the rules now. You're starting to play. But playing well means mastering yourself first. Your emotions are a storm, and storms destroy. Tame them. When you feel rage, breathe. When you feel fear, analyze. Turn every impulse into a calculation. That's what separates you from the crowd. They react. You respond. They scatter. You strike. This isn't about suppressing who you are. It's about forging who you'll become. A blade doesn't choose its shape, it's hammered, sharpened, tempered. So are you. Every challenge, every slight, every betrayal is a forge. Step into it, let it shape you. Power isn't found, it's made. You're being forged, but the fire isn't enough. You need to wield it. Power doesn't come from strength alone, it comes from leverage. Machiavelli understood this better than anyone. He didn't have armies, yet he shaped nations with words and cunning. You don't need to be the biggest or the loudest to win. You need to know where the cracks are in the foundation of those around you. Every person has a weakness. Find it. Exploit it not with cruelty, but with precision. A surgeon doesn't hate the body he cuts. He heals it by knowing where to slice. You're the surgeon now. Let's talk about alliances. They're not friendships, they're contracts. People don't join you because they love you. They join you because they need you. Make yourself indispensable. That colleague who competes with you, don't fight him openly. Offer him something he can't get elsewhere: information, support, a favor. But never give it freely. Every gift is a hook. Tie it to an expectation. Subtle but clear. When they rely on you, you hold the leash. Look at how Franklin Roosevelt played this game. He charmed, he promised, he delivered, but always on his terms. By the time his allies realized they were bound to him, it was too late to break free. Now consider your enemies. They're not always who you think. The loud ones, the ones who challenge you openly, they're distractions. The real threats move quietly, smiling while they plot. Machiavelli warned of the fox and the lion. The fox is cunning, the lion is bold. You need to be both. Watch for the fox in your circle, the one who flatters, who agrees too quickly. They're gathering information, waiting for your misstep. Don't give them one. Keep your plans close, your intentions closer. When they strike, be ready to roar like a lion, but only when the moment demands it. Timing is everything. Strike too soon, and you expose yourself. Wait too long, and you lose the advantage. Think of a predator in the wild. A cheetah doesn't chase its prey the moment it sees it. It stalks, it waits, it sprints when the target is vulnerable. You're the cheetah. That promotion you want? Don't beg for it. Build your value in silence. Deliver results that can't be ignored. When the time comes, don't position yourself so they have no choice but to choose you. Power isn't requested, it's claimed. And when you claim it, don't flaunt it. Arrogance is a crack in your armor. The truly powerful don't need to boast. Their actions speak. Look at the great generals, Patton, Zhukov, Hannibal. They didn't parade their victories. They planned the next one. You do the same. Celebrate in private. In public, stay calm. Stay focused. Let others wonder how deep your strength runs. Let them fear the depths they can't see. That's where your power lies, in the shadows, in the silence, in the moves you make when no one's watching. The shadows are your domain now. You've learned to move in them, to watch, to wait. But power isn't just about holding ground, it's about expanding it. Machiavelli didn't stop at survival. He taught us to thrive. You're not here to defend your place, you're here to conquer new ones. Every room you enter, every conversation you hold, is a chance to claim more. Not with noise, but with presence. You don't need to demand attention. You command it. Walk like you own the ground beneath you. Speak like your words are the only ones that matter. They'll start to believe it. So will you. Let's talk about influence. It's not about what you say, it's about what they hear. People are swayed not by logic, but by emotion, by stories, by images. Paint a picture with your presence. When you speak, don't just state facts. Weave a vision. Make them feel your strength, your certainty. Think of Martin Luther King Jr. His words weren't just arguments. They were fire, igniting hearts, bending wills. You don't need his stage, but you need his clarity. Know what you want them to feel. Fear, awe, loyalty, and craft every word, every gesture, to deliver it. That's how you turn a room into your empire. But empires fall if you don't protect them. Guard your reputation like a fortress. One slip, one moment of weakness, and they'll pounce. Machiavelli called reputation the cornerstone of power. You build it not by being perfect, but by seeming unbreakable. Admit mistakes only when it serves you, when it makes you human enough to be trusted, but not weak enough to be challenged. When rumors spread, don't rush to defend yourself. Counter them with actions, not words. A wolf doesn't howl to prove it's strong. It hunts. Show them who you are through what you do. And when you act, act decisively. Hesitation is a signal to your enemies. It tells them you're unsure, vulnerable. Even if you're not certain, move like you are. Doubt is a poison you drink in private, never in public. Look at Steve Jobs. He didn't just sell products, he sold certainty. Every keynote, every product launch was a performance of absolute conviction. You can do this in your own world. When you propose an idea, don't hedge. When you make a decision, own it. People follow those who seem to know the way, even if the path is uncharted. Now, a word on loyalty. It's fragile, fleeting, a currency that shifts with the wind. Don't expect it blindly, but cultivate it ruthlessly. Reward those who stand with you, but never fully trust them. Even allies have their own agendas. Keep them close, but keep them dependent. Give them just enough to stay hungry, never enough to feel secure without you. Machiavelli knew loyalty is bought with fear and gratitude. Balance both. Be the leader they admire, but also the one they can't afford to cross. That's how you build a legion, not a crowd. You've built your legion, but a legion without purpose scatters. Power isn't just holding others in your grip, it's knowing why you hold them. Machiavelli didn't chase power for its own sake, chased it to shape the world to his will. You must do the same. Define your endgame. Is it wealth? Influence? Legacy? Whatever it is, let it burn in you, a fire that never flickers. But keep it hidden. A visible goal is a target for your enemies. Move toward it in silence, like a river carving stone steady, relentless, unseen until the canyon forms. Every step you take must serve that purpose. Distractions are death. That argument with a coworker, that grudge you're nursing, they're chains pulling you from your path. Let them go. Not because you're weak, but because you're focused. A panther doesn't chase every sound in the jungle. It hunts what feeds it. You do the same. Prioritize ruthlessly. Say no to what doesn't serve you. Say yes only when it moves you closer to your goal. People will resent your discipline, your refusal to bend. Let them. Their resentment is proof you're doing it right. Now, let's talk about fear. Not yours, theirs. Machiavelli said it's better to be feared than loved, but only if you can't have both. Fear is a tool, not a weapon to swing wildly. Use it sparingly, surgically. A raised voice, a cold stare, a single calculated move can plant a seed of doubt in their minds. You don't need to threaten. Your presence should do that for you. Think of Elizabeth I. She ruled a fractured kingdom, surrounded by enemies, yet she held them at bay. How? She was unpredictable. One moment gracious, the next unyielding. Be unpredictable too. Keep them off balance, guessing, afraid to test you. But fear alone is brittle. Pair it with respect. Deliver results no one can question. Solve problems no one else can. When you do, don't beg for credit. Let your work roar for you. People will talk, they'll spread your legend, and that's when you grow larger than life. Like a shadow cast by fire, you become more than you are. That's what Machiavelli meant when he spoke of, fortune or luck isn't random. It's shaped. You shape it by being undeniable, by making every move count. And when you falter, because you will, everyone does. Don't crumble. Failure isn't the end. It's a lesson. Napoleon lost battles, but he never lost his vision. Each defeat sharpened him, taught him, made him deadlier. Your setbacks are the same. Analyze them, learn from them, then move on. Don't dwell, don't apologize, don't explain. The world doesn't care about your excuse, it cares about your next move. Make it bold. Make it precise. Make it yours. You're not just playing the game now. You're rewriting it. Every choice, every silence, every step is a brick in the empire you're building. You don't need their permission. You don't need their applause. You need only your will, your cunning, your unbreakable resolve. The world bends to those who bend it. So bend it. Don't raise your voice. Raise your value.